Assalamu alaikum. Today is our online lecture 4, and in today's lecture we will try to complete the topic related to functions and diagrams. So in this topic we will cover two things. Previously we studied about the logic gates and the truth tables, and in this lecture we will study that how you can draw a logic diagram or a block diagram by using the equation. Second thing which we will study will be how you can write a function equation by reading or by having block diagram. So this will be the two things which we will cover in today's lecture. Before starting our today's lecture, I want to give us a small revision for you related to gates that we studied. Here in this picture you can see that there are all the gates which we studied: AND gate, NAND gate, NOT gate, OR gate, NOR gate, exclusive OR gate, and an exclusive NOR gate. So in these all these gates, the things which you have to understand or you have to learn by heart, and it should be on your fingertips, is the first thing is you should know the output of each gate. The second thing you should know is the shape of the gate. If you don't understand these two things, then it will be very difficult for you to understand any digital system, any digital block diagram, or any functional equation, because equations will be in the form of outputs and the diagrams will be in the form of these gates. So if you don't understand these two things, then it will be very difficult for you to solve the equations or to draw the block diagram. So for today's lecture, at least you remember AND gate and OR gate, their shapes and their output. For example, in AND gate, if we have an input A and B, the output will be the product of both inputs. It will be A into B. But in OR gate, if the input is A and B, the output will be the sum of both inputs, that will be A plus B. So you have to remember these two things. So now let's start from the writing a function equation using a block diagram. So this question means that you will be given a block diagram as shown in the figure, and you have to write the function equation for this block diagram. What is a block diagram? A digital circuit diagram having logical gates is called a block diagram in this subject. So here you are given this block diagram, and now your goal is to write the equation. So here are some of the steps you should follow while writing the equation. The first step will be, let's keep writing these steps. Okay, the first step will be that you should know the shape of these gates. So now how many AND gates are there? First of all, we have to mark how many gates are there. So there are two gates, and which are these gates? So this is AND gate, and this is also AND gate. So our first step is complete, that we know that there are two gates and both are AND gates. Now we will see that how many inputs are there. There is one input A, second input B, and third input C. So let's start solving this. What is the purpose of AND gate? Previously, from here we can see that AND gate means the product of both inputs. So what are the two inputs? The first input is A and the second input is B, and this is AND gate. So what will be the output for this? The product of both inputs. So the output will be A into B, and here, so output is A into B. Now the second input, A and B, their output is A into B. Third input C is directly connected to the AND gate, and this output is also connected with the AND gate. So what is here? Here there are two inputs. First input is AB and the second input is C. So what will be the output? Because it is AND gate, so output will be the product. So product of what? Product of first input, that is AB, into what is the second input, that is C. So our final functional equation is AB into C. Let's once more do this. So the first step is to check how many gates are there and which are those gates. So we saw that we have two gates and both are AND gates. Now we check how many inputs are there. So we can say A, B and C. Three inputs are there. Two inputs are connected with AND gate. And what will be the output? Because output of AND gate is the product, so output is AB, and this output is here. Third input is C, and it is connected here C. There is again AND gate, so what will be the output? Output will be the product. What is first input? That is AB, and we write AB here. And what is the second input? C, so the product into C. So the final equation is AB into C. So this is the final functional equation. So this is how we solve the block diagram and get our functional equation. Let's do one another example. Let's do example 2. So here also let's do it by step. So what is the first step? The first step is that you should see how many gates are there. So here 1, 2 and 3. 3 gates are given. Now we will see that which are these gates. So which gate is this? This is AND gate. Always write in capital letters. So this is AND gate. And which gate is this? This is OR gate. This step is complete. Now we will see how many inputs are there. First AND gate have two input, that is X and Y. Second AND gate have also two input, that is X and Y dash or Y complement. You know what is this dash and complement? This means if there is 1, it will be 0. If there is 0, then it will be 1, opposite. Okay, now 4 inputs are there. After getting output for these, then the output of both these gates are connected to another gate, that is OR gate, and the output of that OR gate will be our final equation. So let's say X input and Y input. AND gate, what will be the output? Because AND gate always give the product, so the output will be XY. Now come here to the second, this gate. First input is X, second is Y dash, so the output will be X and Y dash. So this is our second output. Now we have to solve our last gate, that is OR gate. So this output is considered as an input here, and this output is considered as an second input. What is the function of OR gate? The function of an OR gate is to give the sum of both inputs. How? What is the first input? First input is xy. This is our first input, and the work of OR gate is to give the sum of first input and the second input. What is second input? Second input is x, y, and y. This is not y, this is x, y dash. So this is our final equation, that is xy plus xy dash. Let's revise it once more. We are having 3 gates, 2 AND gate and 1 OR gate. Our AND gates were having 4 inputs. First was xy and second was xy dash. Because the work of an AND gate is to give the product, so the output for this AND gate was x into y, and the output for this AND gate was x into y dash. So this x into y was input for this OR gate, and this x into y dash was input for this OR gate. Now the work of OR gate is to give the sum of both inputs. So the first input was this xy, we write it here, we put sum, and the second input was this x y dash, this is x y dash. So our final equation is xy plus xy dash. I hope you all understand this thing. Now move towards our example 3. This example 3 we will do in our second part of the video.